Hello there, my fellow gamers and Yu-Gi-Oh players. Today is a momentous day. Today it will be the first video of Yu-Gi-Oh Legacy of the Duelist. I know, let's make it an event. If you're not aware of this game actually released about a week ago, a Friday ago, and it's been out for about 9 days now. Today is Sunday, so I got about 9 days, well, actually 7 days under the belt right now of playing this game. There's been some gaps there, here and there, while playing the game because life is busy and whatnot. But I've been able to play the game and get a decent amount of cards. The game is available right now on the PlayStation Store for $20, so if you are more than welcome to pick it up and play me anytime you want. My YouTube username is Underlordtico, but my PlayStation Network name is Overlordtico. There we go. Alright, so anyways, let's actually boot up the game. Let's boot up the game. As we can see, we got all 5 main characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh series. Regular Yu-Gi-Oh, 5Ds, GX, Jigsaw, and we also have Arc V, which so far is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh series. You guys should definitely check it out. So this is Yu-Gi-Oh Legacy of the Duelist, and for today's video, today's first video of this game, we will be doing a deck profile on Koa'ki Meiru. Koa'ki Meiru is actually one of my favorite deck types. I actually made it even before it got popular and before it got any of the more recent support and whatnot. So we're gonna go over my deck and real quickly, and then I will actually tell you which person drops the pack and whatnot. And that will pretty much be it. And then we'll do a duel, of course. Alright, so my Koa'ki Meiru deck. Actually, let's do it by level and rank. I really like the interface. It's very clean for this game. For the deck profile, first we got 3 Koa'ki Meiru Berserks. Let's be sure, please. Let's be sure this is a beat down build. There are like 3 or 4 different builds you can do with Koa'ki Meirus. This is a straight up beat down one. So we got 3 Koa'ki Meiru Berserks. It's a warrior. It requires a warrior in your hand to keep on the field, or sending a Iron Core Koa'ki Meiru from your hand to the graveyard at the end of the turn. Can attack twice in a row if he kills a monster with the first attack, and has 2,000 attacks. Very good. We got Koa'ki Meiru Crusader. It's a beast warrior, and as a beast warrior, it requires a beast warrior at the end of the turn to maintain on the field. Along with the other requirements for maintaining any regular Koa'ki Meiru cards. Like sending the Iron Core from your hand at the end of the turn to the graveyard. So Crusader's effect is similar to Berserk's. When it kills a monster, though, instead it has 1900 attack. But when it kills a monster, I get to put any Koa'ki Meiru card from my graveyard back to my hand. So I find that very, very, very good. It's pretty much a recruiter for your hand. We got Prototype. Prototype has two effects. The main effect of Prototype is actually, if Koa'ki Meiru monster is going to be destroyed at the end phase because of its own effect, you cannot maintain him. You can sacrifice Prototype instead and keep that monster. Or you can let the monster die, this is the second effect. You can let the monster die and have Koa'ki Meiru Prototype remain on the field and spawn an 1800 token. So you guys can see right there at the end of the effect. We got 3 copies of those as well. We got 2 Tornadoes. Tornado, you can put a Koa'ki Meiru, Iron Core Koa'ki Meiru from your hand to the top of your deck. Destroy every special summon monster your opponent controls. We got Koa'ki Meiru Your Knight. Your Knight, you can reveal an Iron Core Koa'ki Meiru from your hand. You can special summon any level 4 or lower Koa'ki Meiru monster from your deck and special summon it to the field. Now we got Koa'ki Meiru Rook Lord. Rook Lord is like a monarch for Koa'ki Meirus. If you have a Koa'ki Meiru monster on the field, you can sacrifice it and summon this card, even though it's level 7, I believe. Level 7. You can summon this card with only 1 tribute, and when you do, you can banish a Koa'ki Meiru monster from your graveyard and destroy up to 2 cards on the field, on the opponent's field. So that's pretty good. We got Book of Moon. We got 2 Koa'ki Meiru Core Overclock. I like to call it Koa'ki Meiru Overclock. I don't know why it doesn't say Koa'ki Meiru. It would be too broken. We got Core Overclock. 2 of them. The Core Overclock has 2 effects. 2 effects, even though you don't notice they overlap. The main effect, of course, you read it at the very beginning. All Koa'ki Meiru monsters gain an additional 500 attack. The second effect, if you have an Iron Core Koa'ki Meiru in your hand, you can discard it to the graveyard and activate the additional effect. They get an additional 1,000 attack points until the end phase. Now this 1,000 attack points is not 500 and then it just turns into 1,000. It's the 500 it has plus the 1,000. So for that turn, all your Koa'ki Meiru monsters will get an additional 1,500 attack, and that actually warrants some attention because it is possible to do an OTK with that, especially combining it with Your Knight and Berserk, because Berserk can attack twice, and Berserk and Your Knight both have 2,000 attack. We have 2 Dark Holes. Diamond Core Koa'ki Meiru allows us to search any card that has Koa'ki Meiru in its name from our deck to the hand. We can also banish it. Actually, this is very important. If it's in the graveyard, you can banish it from the graveyard, and for that turn, none of your Koa'ki Meiru monsters can be destroyed by anything. They cannot be destroyed whatsoever. Remember, keyword is destroyed. They can still be banished, they can still be tributed, but they cannot be destroyed. And also during that turn, they cannot be destroyed by their own maintenance effect. So if you don't have a card to maintain them on the field in your hand, they still remain on the field because they cannot be destroyed even by their own effects. So this card is pretty awesome. Iron Core Koa'ki Meiru placeholder. This card must be in every single deck of Koa'ki Meiru. You need 3 of them, of course. We got 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, 3 Pot of Dualities, Raigeki, 3 Findus Chain, and 3 Mirror Forces. Now we got various amounts of rank 4 XYZs here that we can use, you know, because Euro Knight lets us special summon level 4 to the field, so that's pretty easy. And then we got some side deck cards here. Core Blaster is pretty cool because Core Blaster allows a Koa'ki Meiru monster, when it battles a light or dark monster, it destroys that monster without going to the damage step automatically. So, and if it's removed from the field, you know, if it goes to the graveyard, it just goes back to your hand. So you can just keep bouncing it back to your hand. Fight against decks like Light Sworn, even if they got a stronger monster like a Judgment Dragon, just attack it, boom. The Light Sworn, the Judgment Dragon is going to be destroyed, you know, and your card will be fine. And if this card gets destroyed, boom, it just goes back to your hand. So anyways, now we got the deck out of the way. That's the deck profile, guys. Sorry if I'm speaking too quick. I'm so excited to do this video. So, next up, if you want to get, you need to buy a lot of Joey Wheeler packs. Joey Wheeler is the one that drops all the Koa'ki Meiru support in the game so far from what I've seen. So make sure to buy a lot of his packs, which actually I was very happy about that. Because as soon as I noticed, I bought like 100 packs from him. And I was able to make that deck within the first day that I was playing the game. So I was able to completely beat the whole game just because I was able to get this card so early on, because I'm already familiar with the deck type because I have it in real life. So Joey Wheeler is where you get this deck. Now that we talk about the deck and talking about Joey Wheeler, let's go ahead and actually do a campaign duel. Let's go to 5Ds, and actually this is pretty cool. I just noticed this right now. It says 666 for the Yugioh 5Ds completion. 666.6. Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll down and let's do the next reverse duel. This is actually something pretty cool if you don't know about this game. You can actually do a duel, and then when you beat that duel, you can also do a reverse duel where you take the opposite side of the battle. So that's pretty cool. In this one, we got these two guys fighting each other, and then switch sides, boom. Now it goes to me. So let's go to user deck. It's one of the decks I made. Let's put a triangle to filter to go to my user built decks, and my first one is my Koa'ki Meiru deck. So you guys can tell I completely. I got another Koa'ki Meiru Stun, a Monarch, a Pendulum Normal, and I got a Spirit deck already. I will actually go into those in further videos later on. So, Koa'ki Meiru, let's go! Alright. Man, I've been talking really fast. I should slow it down a bit. Let's go ahead and do that, right guys? Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got Leo versus Slayer, but Leo will be me. One of the things about this deck, being that it is a beatdown deck, it's very important to note that a beatdown deck most of the time focuses on attacking. They're not very good at defending, so more than likely you'll want to go second. Plus, it'll help you with that extra draw that you can have, you know, because the one who goes first only gets 5 cards, and once to go second gets 6. Alright, so this is a very, very strange hand. Not sure if it's a good one. Let's actually summon a Crusader. And let's just attack the face-down monster. I think there's barely any spells or traps. Actually, I'll use one. Let's call it how it is. So he puts it back to our hand. By the way, the AI in this game is not too bad, especially once you get to 5Ds and Exisal. They're not bad. So I really like that they actually can pose somewhat of a threat. Like I said, somewhat, not a complete threat, but somewhat of a threat. We got Brain Research Lab. This guy's playing Psychics. Alright. He sets another card. Hopefully, let's draw a spell or trap, because I got enough already. I got enough monsters. No, I keep drawing monsters. This is not good. It's not a good beginning to a duel that I want to show off what this deck has in store. Alright, let's go to battle phase. Reason why I'm summoning Crusader is because I find Your Knight to be the most valuable card in the deck. So that's why I'm keeping it there. Your Knight is the one that we need for our win condition. So this guy's just weird, man. He just wasted his cards for no reason. Alright, there we go. Finally, spell a trap. Alright, let's go ahead and summon Prototype. Because Prototype is a fodder. You know, you can use sacrificing, because Prototype is just there for sacrificial purposes. Let's attack. Destroyed, he gets his effect. He activates that too. Alright. Thank you very much for that. Destroying that, you know. Now that it is in the graveyard, I can actually get it back with Crusader. Alright, since it is still my turn, let's go to my main phase 2. Set down my Findus Chain. And then let's go ahead and end my turn. Now, hopefully, he summons a monster. If he summons a monster, this is gonna go by pretty well because, you know, yep. I guess that effect. He has two of them. Gets a counter. Okay. Battle phase. Let's actually let both of them hit me. I'm not gonna activate my Fiendish Chain. Alright. Actually, we got a pretty good thing going on here. Let's go ahead and activate Raigeki. I don't want to chain anything. Destroy them both. Summon Crusader. Battle phase. Normally the deck would do a lot better, but I started off with a hand that has way too many monsters, you know. Sometimes those things happen, and it really sucks, especially for this deck, because it's not a deck meant to special summon monsters. It's a deck that summons one monster per turn. At the end phase, I gotta reveal a Beast Warrior, so I revealed my Urnite to keep it in play, and I gotta keep my circle held down to make sure it doesn't keep putting that prompt up. Alright. Okay, so what do we got here? We got Berserk. Alright, let's summon Berserk. Berserk can attack twice. Battle. Alright. He gets destroyed. Activate Berserk effect. Now Berserk can attack a second time in a row. 2000. 1900. End phase. At the end phase, of course, I gotta reveal Beast Warrior for Crusader. That is Urnite. And then Berserk is a Warrior, so I gotta reveal a Warrior for itself. That's Rook Lord. I'm actually wondering whether I should run 3 Rook Lords or not, but, you know, the 3 Rook Lords seem to work pretty well. 2 might be a better option, but, you know, I'm just going with what I feel in my gut that is better. Alright, let's go ahead. Lose that much attack. Have that monster lose that much attack. No. I don't want you attacking anyone. Let's just negate you real quick. There we go. Ironically enough, you know, that duel is over. So, let's attack. And let's go ahead and do one more duel, just because that duel was very boring. You know, it started off pretty badly. Let's go ahead and do another reverse duel. User deck, Koa'ki Meiru. There we go. Mega Rock Dragon. I really like that card. Let's pick hand. Let's go second. And let's see if we start out with more spells and traps. Ideally, your ideal hand, in my opinion, is starting out with an Iron Core, or starting out with actually Diamond Core works well because Diamond Core lets us search anything. All right, let's see. The opponent does not summon any monsters. So first things first, let's activate Pot of Duality. Let's get 3 monsters or 3 cards. Wow, if I got 3 monsters right now, that would be kind of OP. Alright, we got 3 cards. First things first, let's get the Urnite in my hand. Urnite is the first key of the puzzle. Let's see, when a Psychic monster is normal summon, okay. Next up, let us activate Diamond Core. Let's get an Iron Core to my hand. Urnite and Iron Core go hand in hand, so it's very important to keep that in mind. And then let's set a Mirror Force, and let's set a Fiendish Chain. We won't set any of the other 2 copies because it's not worthwhile at the moment. Alright. Let's actually read something about this card. Quick. If a Psychic would be destroyed, you can pay 500 L and destroy this card instead. Okay. Alright. Battle phase is entered. He declares a direct attack. I'm actually going to go ahead and activate the Mirror Force right now. Because his attack is too high right now, and I don't want him to impede my plans. So, let us go ahead and end my turn again. I'm waiting for a weaker monster because I don't want that monster to be there. Okay, this one is 15. Okay. Loses, and then it gains attack points, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and let this one attack me. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. First things first, let's activate Diamond Core Koa'ki Meiru in our graveyard. That allows all Koa'ki Meiru monsters to not be destroyed for this turn. Then let us go ahead and summon Urnite. Activate effect, reveal Iron Core in our hand. Then we will get out Bergzak from our deck, not our graveyard, our deck. All right, it'd be nice if we had a different card that I'm actually thinking about right now. Core Overclock would be nice right about this moment. Let's attack. Cannot be destroyed. So, activate Berserk effect. Attack again. 2000. Attack again. See, if I had a core overclock right now, I would have already won. Because core overclock would have given both monsters an additional 1500. So it would have been an additional 3000 damage from both combined. So that would have been the game right there. But such is not the case. Now let's go to main phase 2. And let us set a Book of Moon. And let us set that second Mirror Force. At the end phase, of course, since I used Diamond Core's effect, I do not have to reveal or do anything. Do not pay cost. Do not pay cost. So for this turn, for that turn, they didn't have to be destroyed by anything. Alright. Alright, if you control the target, and if you do, take 1000 damage. Well, go ahead, destroy it. You'll take 1000 damage. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. Let's go ahead and activate your Knight's effect, yeah? We got 2 Iron Cores in our hand, so 2 Iron Cores does not mean we can activate the effect twice. You only need 1. So let's go ahead and summon a Crusader. Crusader will be enough right now. Yeah, so summon a Crusader. I like Crusader. Next up, let's go into our battle phase. Crusader attacks. Let's not activate anything. So destroyed. Activate Crusader effect. Bergzak goes back to my hand. Alright. Destroys it, but gladly, Crusader still gets its effect. That's why I like Crusader. Even if Crusader attacks a monster, if both of them are destroyed, Crusader attacks a 1900 attack monster, you still get the effect of Crusader. So if both monsters are destroyed, including Crusader in battle, Crusader still gets the effect as long as the other monster also died as well. So we still got a Crusader on our hand, so let's reveal it to keep your Knight on the field. Alright. See the computer scheming here. Alright, drawing cards. Special summoning. Okay, there we go. Tuning. Let's see the effect of this card. Let's see. I don't think I want you to do anything. Let's go ahead and negate your effect real quick. Yeah. I don't think I want anything to happen right about now. Okay. Let's actually do something else right now. Activate Diamond Core. No. The Diamond Core is going to get me Rooklord. Then let's go ahead and activate Urnite. Revealing Iron Core. Get Tornado. There we go. Then let us activate Tornado effect, putting one of the Iron Cores in our hand back to the top of the deck. You guys know what that does. Destroys that card. And then, let us sacrifice Tornado to summon Rooklord. And Rooklord's effect is going to allow us to destroy that other card. Let's remove the Tornado. Okay. Battle. Let's finish it off with Rooklord. And there you have it, guys. That is Koa'ki Meiru Beatdown. Hopefully you enjoyed. Here's another look at the deck if you didn't notice before. So there's the deck. There's a full deck right there. If you guys want to try it out, make sure to try it out. Of course, make sure to buy the packs from Joey. And, keep in mind, this extra deck I got, it's literally everything is at rank 4. All of them can be used for whatever purposes because, it's a nice variety there of effects that they got going on. A lot of them, specifically the Blade, Armor Ninja, and I believe there's another one. This one, and this one, they really focus on bringing more attack power and actually, having some OTK potential. So keep those in mind if you're going for the win. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Leave me your comments below, and I will catch you guys later. Make sure to add me Overlordtico right there on the top right corner. Overlordtico on the PlayStation Network. And if you have this game, play PS4, be sure to play me. Catch you guys later.